Hello, my friends. Seb Witchman here again. How are you all rocking and rolling? What's happening in the world of home business? Here we go. So happy and grateful to be right now again with you. I would say let's dive right into it. Now, what I really want to speak about today is the question of how can I or how can you succeed in life? And my friends, let's not be mistaken on that. Probably 99.9% of people in our society asking themselves the same question: how can I succeed in life? And as you might realize, I do the same, and eventually have found some sort of answer to it, which I kind of love to share right now with you. Really excited about it. Now, the question I asked myself really at one stage of my life was, what is the difference? What differentiates a successful person from an ordinary person out in society that just doesn't move forward in life? And I tell you that I was at one stage in my life at a point where I just walked on the spot, struggled, and just didn't know how to move forward. It was just frustrating, right? It just was totally frustrating to me, and I just want to get out of that situation. And you might can relate to that right now. All right, now again, I have put together here a simple model that illustrates a few points here, and I want to get right into that. Now, if we ask ourselves right now what we are all human beings, what are we all truly after in life? And it comes down and it boils down to the answer: happiness and enjoyment. Would you agree? Now, we all want to be happy, we all want to enjoy life, whatever that means. I understand that enjoyment and happiness for you probably does mean something totally different than it does for me. And that is all fine. Some people want to travel the world. Some people want to do good to the world by donating money or by really making an impact in people's lives. Some people just simply want to book the retreat with family and loved ones they were after for so long. Now, what does make life happy to you? What makes happiness for you in your life? What is enjoyment for you all about? If we answer these questions, we might get as well get a few ways that we actually can approach how we can actually approach life. Now, but if we go below, what are we actually needing to accomplish? What are we needing to do to actually getting there? And I get here right now a few emails in. That's great. Now, anyway, now if we ask ourselves right now, how specifically can we create happiness and enjoyment in our life? Well, it comes down again to the answer that we probably need to create some choices in our life. Creating choices in our life is probably the answer that successful people will give you if they tell you, you know what, that is the reason why I wanted to become successful. To create choices in life, to have the things, or to be able to do the things in life I truthfully want to do. And choices might be that you want to stay in bed if you really desire to do so. That you might want to have a beautiful breakfast, or you bring your little son or daughter to the school, not being hassled by the job, needing to turn up and working for some sort of cash. There are some choices we can create for our life, and we all have to make a decision and a commitment to these choices, if this makes sense. But how do we create choice specifically? Well, we just somehow need to make a living, if this makes sense. Somehow we need to make a living. We have to have some sort of financial means in order to create choices. And I as well, at one stage in my life, came to the conclusion that we don't barter anymore. Bartering is over. We have to have the cash. We have to have the money which which permits us to create choices in life. To really make an impact on a bigger scope means we need to have money. Yes, I can go out there and tell somebody, make a compliment to a person, which I love to do, and to put some $2 or $3 in a homeless person sitting on a street corner, the head of that person. But I cannot make an impact on a bigger scope, and I just need to have the financial backing that allows me to do that. If we go below that on stage 4, level 4, how do we create the financial means? And this is where I want to talk with you really in depth about it a bit more by saying, you know what, successful people, mentors that became successful probably have had some sort of strategies and actions they have taken and followed through on that have gotten them where they are today. Would you agree? And in fact, I want to congratulate you right now for having made that time to actually sitting here and listening to that video, the time which is very, very valuable to you. And you have proven to yourself right now that you are aiming and that you are urging and just, really wanting to make that happening, right? So, but if we go back to the idea of mentors have had some sort of strategy as an action that made them successful and actually impose upon you this knowledge. Yes or yes? I mean, if we're looking right now in the world of business and the world of success, can you identify any area that's where there's nobody telling you their way of success? There's everything is out there. Would you agree? Everything is surrounding us on a daily basis. So the issue not anymore is that we don't have the knowledge and the resource. The issue nowadays is how do we seek and select the right information that really gets us where we want to go. Yeah, and the problem is that 99% of people are facing, my friends, is not so much what strategies and actions do I take and what knowledge do I take on board to live by, because people just have everything surrounding us. We have everything surrounding us, right? So the question is, what is the right strategy, action, and knowledge for us, for you? And that is a question which goes inside and not anymore is a question of the external environment. So if we're asking ourselves, what do we truly want? Because we can't do anything, right? We can't take any strategies and knowledge and action and apply that. The issue why so many people are quitting after the first, second, and third failures because they haven't yet figured out what they're truthfully after in life. And that's just the key. That's just the truth. Now, ask yourself this. How can I succeed in life with ease and fun right now? What do you need to do for you and with you regarding personal growth that permits you to go out there and making things happen? Because once you unlock yourself, once you truthfully believe in yourselves, you can commit to things. You can decide this is what I'm going to do, period. You can take any strategy, action, knowledge and make it happening. Because you have found, unlocked, unleashed your path. And I believe you know what I'm talking about, don't you? How can I succeed in life? My friend, I believe you know the answer to that question. If you enjoyed my little video, I really urge you to spread the love with your loved ones on Twitter. Tweet them, retweet it, on Facebook, on your preferred social media platform. Spread the love, my friend. Leave me a comment, tell me what it is. I love feedback. Until the next time, be happy and make life truthfully epic adventure. This is Seb Witchman, tuning out. Speak to you very soon. Bye for now.